Hey Sag, welcome to Tower and Hill. Welcome to your September reading. I hope all is well. Yes, I'm in a new environment. Still unpacking, so excuse the feng shui or lack thereof. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get started. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light and divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Sag Collective need to know for September? What is the overall energy? Thank you. Six of Cups popping out here. What's overall energy for September? Oh, we have the good old patience card. We have patience and we have reflect. Some of you guys might, some of you guys, with reflect, I'm getting like there's a need for you to, you might be wanting to see the manifestations of, see results quicker than it's happening. All right, and there's a need for patience. Like you want to see the reflection of the work you've done. Okay. When it comes to love, for example, with the Six of Cups energy, that's sweet soulmate energy. Someone might be moving in a way like, okay, I know what I have to offer on an emotional level. When am I going to get that equal reciprocity? When am I going to see the reflection of what I can offer in someone else? All right. Be of service. All right, so instead of like thinking about when am I going to get mine, there's a need to start giving more. Okay, refine your attention. Yeah, there's a need to shift your focus. It's like the way you're looking at it. It's like you're looking outward for your manifestations, when it's just like focus more on the energy that you are actually actively putting out. Okay. Like you might feel like internally you're carrying a certain energy, but what are you actively putting out with your words and your actions? Okay. All right. In other words, like how are you actually showing up in love? You're the Five of Cups coming out. And love in every aspect, okay? How are you exuding the energy of love here? Okay. So you have the Five of Cups coming out with the Two of Cups here. Ace of Arrows, which is the Ace of Swords. The Five of Cups is about, regrets, right? Probably poor decision making. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody might have found themselves reflecting and falling into like self-pity mode, like, okay, when am I going to get the love that I deserve type of energy. With the Seven of Pentacles, that's kind of reflecting. All right. Feeling some regret about that. Then it's like, okay, but where's my soulmate? Why is this Ace of Arrows here? The Ace is about the truth. It's the truth that's going to cause a breakthrough here. There's like a point of attraction that needs to be adjusted. Like it's like, it has an energy of like asking the wrong questions. You might be, okay, yeah, refining your attention. I forgot, yeah, this came out. It's like you're too focused on, however you're wording you're viewing yourself in love. It's not the right point of attraction, it seems. Like, instead of like being excited, it's different to be like, okay, I'm excited about, whenever this love does come along. But in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy it, have fun, and I'm sure some of you guys are embodying that. But there's some of you guys, whoever this is resonating with, you're embodying this energy of, when am I going to get my soulmates? You know? And that energy is like very, the energy of longing and yearning is actually pushing it away. There's a need to face that truth, okay? That's the point of attraction that's actually making it not happen. Also, there's a need to, like I said, pay attention to like what you're giving off, you know? Are you giving off love signals? Whatever. Whatever love signals mean. Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. It's like, yeah, this has a very victimized energy. I didn't want to say that, but it does. Now we have the Nine of Wands, which is that victimized energy that you're like looking back at the past. You're looking at all the wrongdoings or the shit that's happened, and you're like, what am I? You know, and it's just causing like a little bit of a rift in whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. All right. See, for some of you guys, this might come off. For some of you guys, because you're coming from that point of attraction, when you meet people, you might be, you think you're giving off certain signals. You might be giving off signals of like, this is going to be harsh, okay? But it might be signals of that desperate for love energy. So be mindful of that. And it might, this is, okay, this is a tough one. All right, star card, healing, all right. King of Wands. See, oh God, see, I didn't want to go here. I didn't want to go here. All right. There's a need to do a deep dive. There's a need to do a deep dive of how you're being portrayed, how you're being perceived. What messages are you giving off? Because some of you guys are not realizing. With the King of Wands in reverse and a star card, you're attracting these types of energies to you. This King of Wands is a manipulator, okay? Some of you guys are coming off because you're coming off so eager. You're attracting people who are looking for eager people to play with. Didn't know this was going to go here. Okay. Three of Cups in reverse. It's like you're attracting situations that are not amicable, or it's not really, it's not gelling well. Anyway, with the Emperor card in reverse, there's a need for you to actually, you know, you might be looking for someone to take the reins, take the lead in this emotional, when it comes to your emotions. When you really need to learn how to do that yourself, you know. There's a need to make a final judgment call on that. How are you being perceived? Okay. There's a need to take a closer look at that. Because somebody's looking back at the past at how they've been done wrong, possibly, right? Or the poor decisions that they made, but it's like, have you course corrected? Yeah, there's a need to reflect on that. Holy shit. All right. What's the blockage here? Besides the Four of Swords, because this is a blockage. You need to be introspective. There's a need to reflect on the truth of that. That truth is going to be a major breakthrough. You're going to see, like, there's some reflection to be had. Like, if you find yourself only attracting narcissistic men, right? Or if you find yourself being used and dumped, or whatever the case is, whatever your pattern is, all right? You're only finding like a certain type of person every time. Now it's time to reflect on what point of attraction am I at when it comes to love, and how can I course correct? That's rough. What's a blockage? I mean, the Sag energy can be very carefree, okay? And I'll just say this, it's, you know, and the King of Wands is a wolf. So if you might find yourself coming off too trusting, too eager, which is making you a little bit too trusting, which is allowing for the wolves to come in, sniffing it out. All right, what's a blockage? Yeah, so you find yourself in situations where you're not getting equal reciprocity with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Arrows, the Nine of Swords here. It's like you're not, some of you guys haven't noticed the pattern yet. Or notice what's the cause of this pattern. There's a need to reflect on that. Take some time out to do that. King of Arrows. Yeah. Some of you guys. Alright, yeah. We have the Seven of Cups here with the King of Arrows, okay? The King of Arrows is an energy of, you know, not having much clarity. The Seven of Cups, that's also lack of clarity. It's confusion here, alright? There's a need to drop this, like, disillusion. It's some disillusionment here, okay? It's time to, like... If this is resonating with you, okay, and you find yourself meeting the same type of wolf-like energy who's ready to take the lead in a relationship, and you find yourself not getting equal reciprocity at the end of the game, at the end of the situation... If you found yourself in multiple situations like that, then there's no need for you to be like, woe is me. Now there's a need for you to reflect on why and how that's happening. How are you bringing that in? Because they're sniffing that. They're sniffing that on you, all right? Narcissists, and not saying like you're only attracted narcissists, but these types of people can sniff that out, all right? So there's a need to realize that you're giving off a pheromone of eagerness and easy prey, possibly. Maybe coming off a bit naive. All right? There's a need to step into Emperor mode. As, you know, it comes down to like, this can manifest as not being cold, right? But like asking questions, asking more questions, you know, about the person, you know, things like that. Things to allow, to test them out, test out the waters. All right. What are they feeling to see? I'm not a dating fucking expert here. What are they feeling to see? Three of Pentacles. That's a lack of cooperation. Maybe some of you guys found yourself in third-party situations a lot, like unwillingly. Not judging the people who willingly go into those. But yeah, some of you guys might find out like you're unwillingly, you know, in third-party situations a lot, you know, yeah. There's a new perspective to have here. Yeah, it's like with the Knight of Cups coming out, it's been a cycle of like inappropriate, connections, all right? But it's all good. You're stepping into your power. Sag energy right here, Queen of Wands, all right? There's a new mentality to be had. There's a sharper, clever, a wiser way of looking, a wiser way of showing up in love. There's a need to adjust that, all right? Step into that so you can move forward with the Chariot card. Perfect. Perfect ending. Yeah. And that's going to stem from, you know, doing some introspection, doing some work. Like, okay, what are my habits? All right. And how did that happen? All right. And this is what I'm going to do moving forward with the Page of Stones. This is a clear, practical step on as to what I need to do next to set better boundaries, for example. If that was an issue, it's going to be different for everyone. How someone became easy easy pickings, all right? And they always found themselves drawing in a certain type of, see, this is a character that's, that's very manipulative, okay? They make sure that they get what they want out of the situation. They're not worrying about what they can give, all right? There's a need to reflect on the common denominator. Not the common denominator being you, yes. But I mean the common thread of behavior in these people, so you can start picking that out better. Okay, it's things like that. Like if you keep jumping from one situation to the next and you're not learning the lesson from it, then you're going to keep running into these same people. And I feel like some of you guys, you haven't learned the lesson because you haven't realized that there is a pattern. You're just looking like, oh, okay, well that guy was a piece of crap, or that chick was a piece of crap, moving on to the next, and you're not realizing like, no, you're running into the same person over and over and over again. You know. All right, what's the power animal here? Coyote spirit, trusting in divine detours. It's time to like take some time out to reflect a little bit. Okay, figure out what's going on there. All right. I feel like every time you ran into this type of person, it was a detour. It was an opportunity to check in with yourself and figure out what was going on. All right. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. It's nice to be playful. Like I said, there's a balance. You have to step in emperor mode, take the driver's seat, okay, and not wait for somebody to try and take ownership of the situation. That's not what a partnership is. A partnership is you stepping up and them stepping up too, not someone just taking ownership. And I feel like some of you guys want that, and that is what's leading for some. It's letting people in who are ready to do that and take full control of the situation, manipulation or not, you know. So there's a need for you to balance that out. I step up, but also be very playful at the same time. I feel like the playful energy, see, oh, this is the Sag energy here, the be very playful, and this is a coyote, the wolf, you know. This is a wolf energy that's looking like, oh, look at you being all playful, not having a care in the world, not looking around, full of dangers lurking around, you know. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like I'm getting prey. Okay, there's a need for that. Not a need to pray. There's a need for you to adjust that level of thinking and become a bit wiser. All right, so we do have watch and wait coming out. Some of you guys have dealt with this, right? You've dealt with this energy, right? And you're like, when am I going to get mine? Some of you guys did realize this, and you're trying to come into a new energy, and you're like, when am I going to get someone who loves me for me? Watch and wait, okay? Start doing the work. There's a little bit of shifting. There's a little bit of refining your attention. There's a little bit of eagerness that needs to be dampened, tempered, okay? Love is all around you. You're not realizing that. Like some of you guys are being yeah, it's like you're eager for a certain type of love. Just appreciate, okay? Some of you guys are trying to manifest the husband or the wife. You're trying to manifest it so hard that you're making mistakes. You're making errors in judgment because you want something so bad, all right? There's a need for you to just chill, appreciate the love that you do have around you, the friends, the family, whatever it is, okay? Once you let go of the manifestation, people don't talk about that part of the laws of attraction. Like when you do the affirmations and you put in the order to the universe, the last step is to just take a chill pill, you know, just release it to the universe, okay? So there's a need for that. Watch and wait and see what happens, okay? You have to take a leap of faith. Take the leap of faith in knowing that you can let go of the manifestation, okay, and let it in, and it will come in. All right, this is rough. All right, thank you so much, Sag. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tyrone Hill. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor and help us sister out, please check out the Patreon link below to become an angel donor. All right, thank you so much, and until we meet again, peace.